Hello everyone, welcome to Ultimate Diecast. My name's Tyrone and happy Australia Day. I've got some pretty crazy stuff to show you. They are not mine. They're in transit and they're not 164. But look at this beauty. To me this is an EF Falcon, but when they turned it into a ute, they changed the letter designation. So the EF Falcon front end was coupled with a ute back end, as they do with a lot of Australian cars, and it took on the name XH, Falcon Utility Tradesman. Tradesman means it has a few creature comforts up front. It is a 1-ton ute, big old payload in the back. And if you don't want anyone checking out what is in the back, you just pop a tonneau cover on. Isn't that funky? This is 143 scale. I don't collect 143, and as I say, this is not mine, but I love it. Looks so familiar. Australian roads, when was this? April 1996. This bad boy was let loose, and it is such a familiar car to me. I've driven the sedan version and they're beautiful. That colour looks so familiar. And in 143, get the random hair off it. In the 143 you get so much detail. Lensed everything. Tail lights, reverse lights, you get the tradesman license plate, long reach, forward badge, Falcon above the word long reach, totally authentic rims. That unpainted fuel cap cover is the real deal, even down to the lock underneath the passenger side door handle. Non-colour coded in 1996. Fantastic details. Let's see what we can see through the windows. What's the best angle? Should have brought my little torch. I can see it, but I'm not sure if the camera is going to be able to pick it up. See through there? Amazing detail. I won't take this off the base. It does not belong to me, so nothing gets thrown over the shoulder today, folks. And it's so heavy. What a stunner. We'll put that under the Australian flags. What a stunner. And to something, this is also in transit. I was told I was not going to find one of these, so I had to find one. Chrysler had a crack at the Australian market too in the 70s. This baby, copyright 1993, and I'm opening it like there's a spider in there, but I promise you there's not. I just get a bit nervous when I'm showing other people's stuff. Look at this, mama. This is a Charger, an Australian Charger. Another heavy one. Yes, this was searched for a long time and found. One of my neighbours had one of these long after they stopped making them, and he cleaned it fastidiously pretty much every weekend. Very iconic. There's a lot of weight to this as well. Just the one rear view mirror. The rear view mirrors make me nervous on these things. It's so Australian. I'm not sure if there was ever a version of it from the mothership, American Chrysler, but that's what we got. Lovely original box as well. Australian motoring history. So I'm thrilled to get that one, and the last 143 I'll show you is also in transit. Not sure how much opening there's going to be on this one. We'll take a look. Has that got tape? No, it's not taped. This was a lot easier to find. It's not always the case. This is a Leyland P76. Another little bit of Australian motoring history. But of course Leyland is an English company. You're going to play? Come on. Don't be shy. There she is. Now, I so don't want to break anything. I think I'll just leave her in there. Imagine trying to get into that parking spot. Yeah, so this is a Leyland P76. That cover does come off, but not on my watch. Both rear view mirrors are there. This looks like it hasn't been out of even that box. Lovely odd cars. Again, another lump of a model, so that can go there. And I'll gingerly put it back in after the show. Everybody in shot? Yes. Now let's get to things I can be more comfortable with. Recently I got a bunch of these. These look a bit funny with these, don't they? But we'll keep them all in shot. Those out of harm's way. Got a bunch of the XB Falcons recently, and the more I find out are out there, the more I purchase. There are other colours coming. I was told this one was orange, but I don't see orange in that paint job, so we'll get this open. Chong. Just hope nothing ricochets into the 143 models. Yeah, that's not orange, is it? It's cool, but maybe it's kind of an orange. But that's nice to have in the lineup. I'm expecting other colours to come, and maybe I'll see the end of the collection at some point, and now we'll just be silly and flood the place with other very iconic Australian cars for Australia Day. Did I tell you yesterday in building the Ultimate Matchbox Car Collection version of Australia Day Special that the Queen is still the head of state for Australia, hence the Union Jack on the flag, and the majority of people like it that way. Not all. There are some Republicans. There's a referendum now and again, but I kind of like the Queen as the head of state. She does a very good job. Not quite sure about her son, but we'll see what happens there. When CHOGM came to town, CHOGM is the Commonwealth Heads of Government, the Queen comes, and so does a member supposedly from every single country in the empire, the dwindling empire, and I got a job. I had a few weeks up my sleeve before a big trip. I'd left a job to go on a world trip, but yeah, had a few weeks off, and I saw an interesting job being advertised through a limo company. Did you want to come and drive dignitaries around for CHOGM. And I thought, that'll be a blast. So I applied, got the job, and for a couple of weeks, maybe a week and some, I was driving some people around. The people I had in my vehicles were the Nigerian president's security detail. It was an adventure. They were supposed to be 12-hour days, and it's not easy wearing a suit for 12 hours, but still an adventure. But 12-hour days were not 12-hour days. They were like 15-hour days. But I was under strict instructions to pull the pin after 12 hours. And I was trying to do that. And the Nigerian president in 2011 his name was Goodluck Jonathan. So President Goodluck Jonathan had a meeting at the Royal Perth Yacht Club. And so the security detail, my vehicle, had to go there ahead of time to check the joint out, see if it was secure. Fair enough. So off we went, after a very long day, mind you. And I'll try and keep this short because we've all got other things to do. But it's a funny story, stick with it. So we're all hanging out at the Royal Perth Yacht Club waiting for Goodluck Jonathan to rock up in his motorcade, and he was late, fashionably late, like 2 hours. And big lockdown, huge operation to make the place secure, because there was a big deal obviously coming. And the limo finally rocks up with cop cars all around and helicopter in the air and you name it. And he wouldn't get out of the car, and all the limo drivers that had got there earlier, we'd all had pizza, we'd been there for so long, we were in a bit of a funny mood because, we were being messed around and everybody wanted to go home. So we were just having a laugh, a bit too close to the limo. But we were keeping it down, we were being respectful, out of sight sort of thing. And it was like 10 o'clock at night, so we could hide in the shadows in our black suits. And funny thing was, all the cops got bored of him not getting out of the car, and this guy with a wheelie bin just wandered past the car, the cleaner, and nobody cared. It's like, he's being precious. Come on, he's being precious. So to see this janitor, this cleaner, roll past his limo with a wheelie bin, it could have been anything in there, and everybody had just given up caring. So you can imagine all the limo drivers just rolling around in fits of laughter in the shadows, trying not to be outed as somebody mocking any president of anywhere. Very funny. But that's my CHOGM story for Australia Day. I hope you enjoyed the show. Oh, we haven't finished. I got so wrapped up in my silly story. These are lovely. There's a little team of these. I could do a motorcade. Here comes good luck. Lovely. We'll go upstairs for a little bit of a pan round. Some got missed out of the show today, but I've shown them before. I'll show them again. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoy Australia Day wherever you are, even if you're not Australian. If you want to become Australian just for the day, crack open a tinny, that's a can of beer, throw a few snaggers on the barbie, they're sausages, and have yourself a good old laugh. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.